So we are still in Ron's house. This time we came down to the bar, and we're going to do more amazing watches with Vadim. Those of you that didn't see last week's video, check it out because there's some incredible pieces. And now we're going to continue with a bunch more. So Vadim, welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
It's been at least 3 seconds since I saw you upstairs, and now we're downstairs. So what have you got to show us?
We got some more goodies, a variation of everything. Tell me where you want to start.
We might as well start in the top corner and then work our way around.
Okay, this one is a white gold Pepsi.
Oh, that's pretty. You know what? I have actually never seen this watch in white gold. I have it in stainless steel, and the dials are slightly different.
I used to think Rolexes are ugly as fuck, or just like expensive watches are so ugly. And then I started seeing like the new versions of fucking watches that they have that are like millions of dollars. And now they just look like normal watches. And therefore relatively understandable to own. Obviously I would never, because it's fucking incredibly expensive and dumb as fuck. But like, what you are about to see, if you think this is bad, what you are about to see will fucking blow your mind, okay? I'm willing to bet that the really expensive ones are going to be so nasty. Though the big face ones, oh God, they're so ugly. Oh my, I'm sweating like a motherfucker right now.
Different color, I think.
The stainless steel one just came out, right? That's the new release.
Yes. And this is the white gold one. Let you wait to it.
These YouTuber streamers are doing a stream about how you steal content. Hassan Piker versus JXE. Okay, sick, dude.
So what is the price of this one?
The white gold is 53,000.
And how is that in relation to the retail?
Retail, I believe, is 45,000.
So these, like all other Rolexes, are going for
over retail. Yeah, also one of the hardest pieces to get.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Pretty piece. What do you think of that, Adam?
I like them.
Can you tell that that's white gold as opposed to stainless steel?
No, I don't think so.
Because now also they do the steel one with the oyster bracelet, don't they?
Correct.
So
correct.
It's pretty much the same.
I was actually surprised that they did that because when you look at it, you can't even tell that it's white gold or stainless steel.
I know. I guess it's one of those, what do you call it, incognito watches.
So the way that you would have told it before was by the strap?
Yeah, because up until, I guess a couple of months ago, you could only get the Pepsi on a Jubilee bracelet. That's the one with the 3 links in the center. And the difference is, I guess, the dial. This is blue as opposed to black, but it's nearly black.
Right. Well, you really have to pay close attention to see the color of the dial.
Yeah, if you saw somebody wearing that, you'd never know.
Correct.
A beautiful piece. Oh, I recognize that.
You know, this is a piece of art, really.
Shows how it works.
The animation that...
Yeah, and oh my God. It's an oil rig, dude.
Look at this.
Isn't that
the
cool?
Jacob and Co oil pump.
How much is this piece?
380,000.
And then I see something that's, if I'm not mistaken, is insanely priced. This, like...
I mixed it up in a mix of this box to see if you're going to notice it.
So this watch was recently in the press, wasn't it? This is what Drake bought?
Drake recently bought this, yes.
Okay, it feels like something you'd find in the bottom of a bag of chips as a gift. I mean,
super light. Rafa Nadal plays tennis with this watch. It's the new Nadal that came out, 2704.
Bro, he's literally waving it. It's $2 million.
RM 2704.
I don't know how they did it. Feel this, Adam. Feel the weight of this watch.
Oh, wow. I expect that to be heavier.
I feel like you shouldn't be able to touch something that's worth that much. You know what I mean? You're just like fucking waving it around. It's like, dog, that literally costs more than like everyone's entire net worth.
It weighs nothing.
I mean, that literally is like...
So
do we know how much it weighs? Is there an actual weight on this? Because, I mean, what would you compare that to? Literally a packet of cigarettes.
I think
less than
even lighter than pack of cigarettes.
I don't smoke, so I wouldn't know, but yeah.
It's lighter than my glasses.
Yeah.
So, hazard a guess. This totally insignificant, which is obviously significant, thing. How much do you think this is?
Okay, so it's an RM. It is a tourbillon, right?
Yeah,
It's a
but
tourbillon, yes.
but
Okay.
take away from the fact that it's a tourbillon because you can't.
I'm still caught up on how expensive it is to forget that it's also, I mean, and I'm forgetting to mention that it's ugly as fuck. I can't repeat this enough. It's ugly as fuck. You're a fucking clown if you buy it. I mean, I don't know why I'm talking to my Twitch chat about this because literally not a single one of you is ever going to buy this. It's ugly as fuck, dude. Okay? What the fuck is wrong with people? I guess when you have so much money, you literally don't know what to do with it. And that's why you buy some shit like this.
I'm just saying that that's going to bump the price up versus it not being a turbo.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Why attack us? What do you mean? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I have like hella people in my chat that are going to buy a $2 million watch.
I would guess, based on the other ones
What the
being
fuck are
like
you
in
doing
the
here? Are you
$500,000
lost?
range.
I'm stopping you. Let's say you saw this on somebody's wrist. You have no idea what it is. What does it look like it cost?
Like between $80 and $100.
How much do you think it is? I would have said the same thing. I would have said the same.
Bro, he is shitting on it. If I was Vadim, I'd be like, you motherfucker, I just sold this for $2 million, you fucking piece of shit, you mother bitch.
I'm just because of what I know about irons, I'm going to guess $700,000.
How much is it?
2.3 million US dollars.
What?
I guess he doesn't give a fuck because it's like so, he already has made his money. That's nuts, dude. $2.3 million, boys. He's like, I don't give a shit. I paid for it. I mean, Drake paid for it already.
What?
2.3.
Yeah.
That's more than like the Skull tourbillons,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Why?
There's no watch in it. Look, the watch is missing from the watch. Look, you can see through it.
It's empty.
Limited edition of only 50 pieces.
And a Velcro strap.
But I
Velcro
thought the Skull tourbillons were like one of two or something.
Yeah, like 10 pieces. Well, they make uniques and they make.
Yeah. Then they'll change the color of
10
something and
pieces.
make another 10. Yeah.
Right?
$2.3 million.
$2.3 million.
Holy.
Is that Velcro? I want to die.
The button.
Moly.
So Drake just bought this watch, right?
Yeah,
Do you know what he paid for it?
I don't. Probably paid around 2.
That's just crazy. I mean, hey, it's supply and
And
demand,
Rafa
right?
I mean, I can see how Rafa plays with that.
I mean, Drake deserves to get scammed. He has too much money. Like the actual cost of that watch is literally like it cannot be more than $100. The irony is like if you wanted to make that watch on your own by individually flying to every single part of that like you know of that product line, basically mine it on your own. If you flew everywhere on your own in a fucking private jet and went over to like whatever diamond conflict mine that you're there, you know, push over like the little fucking African kids that are mining for Elon Musk's father and like mined it yourself, flew back to like wherever the fuck this company is and assembled it yourself, it would not even go up to like $500,000 max. The labor alone is easy 30K. What? Bro, it's a watch. I don't understand. What the fuck? It's not made with like magic, dude. People know how to. People have been making watches. You have no idea what you're talking about. The engineering that goes into that is incredible. Please stop. It hurts this as an engineer. Dude, my brother literally makes spaceships, okay? He engineers, he designs spaceships. You understand? I think that there is a beauty to watchmaking. I understand it as an art, okay? It's like the merger of engineering and art. But you're fucking delusional if you think it justifies $2 million as a price point, dude. You're fucking crazy. Okay?
It doesn't weigh anything.
Doesn't weigh anything, exactly.
Does he actually play with the tourbillon movement?
Yeah, exactly this.
People make it seem like, you know, watches are just made of magic. Like, these guys are fucking magicians, dude.
Same watch here. I mean, there's on social media, you can see pictures.
The only real reason why rich people do this is, one, because it's a massive flex to show immediately what your fucking level of wealth is. That's why, like, a lot of promoters or a lot of people in industries where they have to, like, appear as though they're wealthy around, like, actually wealthy people will oftentimes just wear an Apple Watch on purpose. Because, like, no matter what you do, you're not going to look as rich as the guy you're selling a bottle to. So they'll always wear Apple Watches because it's, like, universal. So that's a hot tip for you guys. If you're, like, in sales or whatever, and you have to deal with, like, really rich people, and you want to make it seem like you have expensive taste or you're, like, wealthier than you actually are to make the rich person feel comfortable, one tip that you can engage with is having a fucking Apple Watch, because then, like, you're not immediately giving away your class position or how much wealth you have. So $1,200 smartwatch, lol. Bro, we're talking about dudes who, like, are rocking 80K on their fucking wrist. What are you talking about? And that's on the lower side. But that's the most important reason why rich people buy watches. But then also the other reason, why would you care about a rich person's comfort? Says the person who's never worked a day in their lives, I guess. What are you talking about? That's why I specified saying, like, if you're on the sales side where you're, like, trying to sell shit to rich people and make them feel like, you know, you're one of them, this is one thing that you do. The fuck do you mean, dude? Have you never... I love that, dude. Like, he goes, why do you want to make rich people comfortable? I don't know. There's only one reason to make rich people comfortable. It's the sell them shit. I love that, like, you know, people will always be like, Hasan, you've never worked a day in your life, dude. You're fucking, you know, you're so lucky. You're so fortunate. And I am, but, like, this is, like, the most basic fact. Always be fucking nice and make rich people feel comfortable if you're going to sell anything. Like, you must have not worked a single fucking day in your life if you legitimately don't recognize that. Anyway, suggesting someone spends $1,200 to make a rich person comfortable is ridiculous. You're suggesting a retail worker buys it? Wait, what? No, I'm not. I'm talking about sales, dumbass. What the fuck are you talking about? Retail person buys it. Also, like, there's Apple Watches that are more affordable, idiot. No, dude, like, car sales, not fucking selling t-shirts at Forever 21. What the fuck are you talking about? If you're actually at a job where your job is to upsell in retail, then you 100% are already able to afford a fucking Apple Watch. So don't worry. Okay? You're basically comparing, like, what I was talking about is, like, you know, ad execs and shit like that. But what you're basically comparing is, like, a Louis Vuitton retail person to, like, someone who works at H&M and freaking out. I can't believe you take a position. You just explained that I'm intentionally misinterpreting. Yes, this is the chatter's mantra. Anyway, so as I was saying, first and foremost, rich people immediately fucking figure out how much money you have by looking at your watch. As a former car salesman, this is accurate, and I only spent $500 on my Apple Watch. There you go. Why would rich people care about the salesman being rich? The point is, if a salesperson wants to present themselves as, like, with it, okay, like, they know the world that you're coming from, is, like, they're in it themselves, you will never be able to, depending on what you're selling, you will most likely never be able to fucking reach a level of wealth on your arm if you're selling, like, fucking Audi R8s the guy who's coming in to buy an Audi R8 is going to be so wealthy that like whatever you put on your arm is going to make you look like a clown in comparison to that person. So the way to hide that is by, you know, getting an Apple Watch or some shit like that. That's this way you get to, you know, come across as relatable. We're having such a dumb argument over this. Like, I don't care if you don't listen to me. I literally don't give a shit. You can keep saying, as a banker in an affluent area, this is legit good advice. Like, it's just like, don't listen to me. Okay, I don't know anything. Anyway, all right, watch brands considered mid-tier Omega 2-door Panerai are usually around 5K to 8K. Exactly. So I don't wear a watch because I use explaining sales to Neats. Exactly. Like, Neats thinks sales is when you ask mommy for you know, chicken tendy that isn't cold in the middle. I just upsold you, mommy. You made me my chicken tendy in the right way I wanted. Hot Pocky. My Hot Pocky was too hot in the middle. My tongue hurts. The top of my mouth hurts, mommy. The roof of my mouth hurts. You're not meeting your sales quota. Fuck. Almost dropped it. My food.
And videos.
Can you imagine what his watch would be worth? Like
His actual-
His actual watch
Yeah.
with his sweat on it.
Because didn't he just, who just won Wimbledon?
I can't pronounce it.
Djokovic?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much. And it was just announced today he's going to the Olympics, so he could win all four.
Oh, wow.
I might have got that wrong.
Then this
I
is
was
going
only
to go.
like half watching.
This will go higher
Yeah, it would.
if he wins.
Yeah.
No, that's Djokovic, not Rafa.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
N-
that's
yeah,
Djokovic.
Nadal. Yeah.
Got it.
Good point.
Yeah, that's great. Imagine what it'd be if he auctioned it off.
If anybody has noticed, you see these marks on my hand.
I did notice that. Yeah.
You
I
did.
was like,
You
God,
know what it
ugly
is, right?
ants. Ants? You got infestation again?
Never mind. It's my new puppy Humphrey.
We need to get him on the channel.
Yeah, we do. Well, today his cone comes off.
Okay.
He's had a cone. He got the snip. So today his cone comes off. So we can get him on the channel in the future.
Good. We need to introduce him to Diesel.
Yeah. Can you put a picture of Humphrey in?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, right
Why
here.
don't I wear a watch? Because I own a fucking phone, dude. That's why. It makes no sense. I low-key can't read a watch easily either. Like, I just never learn. Like, I can, but like it takes a while. It's not like immediate, like seeing it on my phone. It's embarrassing to admit, but it's the truth. Like, it takes me like 3 to 5 seconds to like comprehend what time it is. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm admitting something embarrassing. I know. I probably shouldn't have done that, but not every fucking dipshit is gonna be like, hey, you're so stupid. I know.
Yeah. Put a picture of Humphrey. Humphrey. This is Humphrey.
Oh, look how sweet he is.
He's cute.
Okay. Next.
Next, we have an FP Journe, grade 5 titanium. It's a sport model they made.
I've never seen this.
FP super light also.
No. It is super light, but it's not as light as that Nadal. So tell us a little bit about this. I know FP Journe is up and coming, right?
FP Journe, yes, they're making a good noise in the watch market between collectors. Also on big demand, and the beauty about FP Journe, they produce only 700 pieces a year.
Really?
Only.
The
Worldwide,
entire range?
700 pieces only.
Wow.
So it's super exclusive.
What do you think of that?
It's interesting, isn't it? That the watch or the dial, it
I never mentioned two. I mentioned the first reason why people buy watches, which is a show of wealth. But I forgot to fucking mention two. The second reason why people buy watches is to avoid the top of the hour ad break, right? Just kidding. There's only one way to avoid the top of the hour ad break. And that is by subscribing, either for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime. Okay. Or by using an ad blocker, or by using a VPN. These are the ways that you can avoid the ad break, right? Okay, all jokes aside, here's the ad now. But the real second reason why people buy it is because it appreciates value. Watches are like a good that you can purchase that holds, retains, and appreciates value relatively well. Whereas like most other shit that rich people buy do the exact opposite. Not like real estate. No, it's like watches and real estate. $500K and I send it to you for free right now. Extremely well. They're very limited when Rolex come out.
It looks
like boats. No, boats are the fucking exact opposite. Boats immediately half in value the moment you put it on the water.
like a sticker. It's
Remember we heard about the other guy talking about it before?
two-dimensional. It's that slim line.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah.
Turn it sideways. Let me see the profile. Yes, I mean it's not like crazy skinny, but from the top.
How does this open?
Oh,
You can see the back of it.
doesn't it? From the top, it looks very, very two-dimensional.
Interesting piece. Let me see. There, can you see that?
Oh yeah.
Interesting. And how much is this piece?
Secondary market, I sell it for 65,000.
You know anything about watches and their intrinsic values? These watches are handmade by the finest materials and most satisfied machines have ever existed. It also has immense historical value because of World War II and Hitler. Did you really think you're going to make an argument here that, like, watches are worth $2 million? Are you fucking stupid? Do you know what fucking community you're in, dude? Go put your dick in that satisfied machine, okay? Like, it's the most idiotic fucking concept, dude. I don't give a shit how incredible the engineering is. We're literally watching this exclusively because I want everyone to understand that, like, rich people have no fucking taste, and they buy all these, like, dumbass try-hard shit. Like, the Richard Milles, 100%, are just so bad. As a bit of a watch enthusiast, Tumba Man, by the way, has, like, been in this community for a very long time and is, like, interested in only the most exquisite, lavish things. This motherfucker only chimes in when we're talking about, like, catamarans and yachting. Or sommeliers or whatever the fuck. He only fucking brings up shit when it's about like incredibly rich people's taste. No, I'm a fucking communist, LMAO. Yeah, some communist, dude. Have pedigree and engineering behind them, which are interesting as hell, but is dumb. Watch nerds hate Richard Mille owners because they don't know shit about watches. Also, Mille gives away watches to athletes for free because they don't have the pedigree and limits production to drive demand. Was Tumba Man the one that made you the awesome wind-up watch? No. That's sick. That shit is sick. That's like an old-ass fucking Turkish watch. Like, that's actually cool. I'm talking about these new, like, blue, like, baby blue Richard Mille watches with, like, the big fucking face. Just so nasty.
It's amazing what's happening with watches. I mean, if you saw this on somebody's wrist, you wouldn't think it's 65,000. Somebody will get mugged for a $5,000 steel and gold Rolex, right?
Right.
But they would never touch you for this.
Right, because they don't know about it.
Because they don't know about it, right? Good way to go. Nice piece. And of course, this I totally recognize.
5980, rose gold also has gone up tremendously.
Tremendously. I was lucky enough to get one of those at Sticker. Can we pull it out?
Yeah, of course.
Nice, right? So these, I believe, 90,000, 91,000 list. And now they're how much?
Well, it depends on the condition, but for a new one, they go for around 235 to 245.
It's silly, isn't it?
Wow.
And this is a new one I'm gathering.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful piece. AP Tourbillon, right?
This is a 41 millimeter royal oak
Computers, specifically CPUs, are much more incredible feats of engineering, and those go for well under 1K. No watch is worth 2 million because of engineering. That's a really interesting take. I feel like the difference there is that one is mass produced and the other you can't really mass produce. That's where that comes from. The reason why watches are the way that they are is literally because of capitalism. It's the amount of labor that goes into fucking making an individual watch that makes it so expensive. And it's virtually impossible to fucking it's not like it's not easy to fucking replicate. They're handmade too, a lot of them, especially a lot of the more expensive ones. I mean, it's like, I don't know if it's a force. It's definitely a force scarcity for sure. Created exclusively so you can, created exclusively so they can fucking drive up prices. They are, Rolexes and stuff are incredibly cool, engineering wise, and I know some people who use Rolexes as die watches. Digital watches do the trick nowadays, but analog is cool if you can afford it and want that reliability. Yeah, there's no reason.
Platinum, tourbillon, super
Why do people watch these vids? They just make me hate rich people. Lol. That's literally why we're watching it.
heavy also.
Oh my word. Okay, so I didn't expect that. Feel this, Adam.
Oh yeah.
Did you expect that?
No.
That's way heavier than the Daytona, the Platinum Daytona.
Yeah, especially
Yes,
given
it
it's
is.
quite a
It
low
is.
profile. Yeah, that's very heavy.
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful piece. And I guess this is over retail as well?
It trades over retail. It trades for 235,000, and retail is a little below 200, around 180.
Nice, gorgeous piece. And that is a gorgeous piece, the Vacheron.
Vacheron, I also love this piece.
Is
It's
that a
called
blue dial? or is
blue
it-
dial.
Yeah,
It's really made a
Stunning,
beautiful
yeah.
blue.
Stunning.
It's called Overseas.
And this is
I-
stainless steel, judging
Stainless
by the
steel.
weight.
Yeah,
I hope
stainless
that-
steel.
shows on camera how gorgeous
Let
that
me
dial
put it
is.
on here, maybe.
Because it always
With
looks
it- with
black
it.
in sunlight, doesn't it?
Stunning.
That is beautiful.
So
It's actually kind of nice.
tell us about this. Stainless steel.
Stainless steel, and I mean it's time shows time and tourbillon, and retail is 110, and trades on the market for like 135.
So it's not massively over retail.
Not massively.
My man said it shows time. What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Over retail.
I wonder why, because that's a gorgeous watch, isn't it? That
I
really is a
love that.
gorgeous watch. And Vacheron is another one of those brands that is now coming to light.
Yes, yes.
Pretty watch.
It's probably my favorite watch we've looked at so far.
Really?
Yeah.
Even better than...
I don't feel like a basic bitch because the one watch I said was nice. The one fucking watch I said was nice that I liked is literally like only $100,000 and it's fucking upsell, you know, value now is like 135,000. Yes, I said only, chat, in comparison to the psychotic things that we've been looking at. Obviously. The fucking watch, the title says Drake's $2 million watch. I obviously don't mean like only for me, dumbass.
Others?
The G-Shock?
I mean, that was in the last video.
I know, and that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because I didn't want to bring up the G-Shock.
Crazy though, isn't it? That G-Shock is worth more than that, or the same money.
Exactly the same money. And you would still go for the G-Shock?
Tell everybody that might not have seen the first video what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
if you haven't seen the first video, there's a G-Shock in it that's 135,000? 135,000?
135,000.
Solid gold. Ugliest thing you've ever seen. No, I'm just kidding. $135,000 for a G-Shock. You've got to go back and watch that video. I mean, Adam's in love with it.
I would wear it for sure.
Okay, so this Grubel Force,
That's a Grubel Force, correct.
can we bring it out?
That's a sport model.
I mean, is it 2 million isn't a lot if you start saving young. Totally, bro. Yeah. Over the course of your entire life, maybe. Okay. But like, you're not gonna drop 2 million on a single watch. Yeah, I know I made $2 million over the course of my entire life. Now that I'm fucking finally ready to retire. Fuck it, dude. Time to buy one watch.
They made. Also beautiful, beautiful
very
watch.
unusual shape. It's kind of domed, isn't it?
Domed, sits really beautiful on your wrist.
That's an interesting watch.
So
love how
that's a 30-degree balance wheel.
I was just about to say, I love that angle on the balance wheel.
Is it a tourbillon?
No, it's just a balance wheel.
So the complication here is
It's a 72-hour. I think it's 72-hour power reserve, the 30-degree balance wheel.
And how much is this watch?
Retail 225,000. That's trades for retail price.
And do you think this is one of those watches that's going to go up in value?
Grobel Force, by far, they make very beautiful movements.
That's a good looking watch. It's very interesting, isn't it?
This is a very you type of watch. I could see you wearing this.
I don't understand. Like, what is the deal? It's just like moving. Bro, I already have a hard time like telling time when I see it. But then also there's a bunch of shit that's moving in it. It's like making it harder, dude. Just use your phone. I will never look at my watch. I just be like, oh God, there's just like so many moving parts. Like, what time is it? What time is it?
Trades for retail price.
And do you think this is one of those watches that's going to go up in value?
Grobel Force, by far, they make very beautiful movements.
That's a good looking watch.
Like the people who say that it's all about engineering don't understand this is a status symbol. Oh yeah, dude. Anybody who says this is just exclusively about engineering do not fucking understand the concept of a Veblen good, or rather what fucking watches are. Like watches are exclusively priced the point that they're priced at so that they can, again, exclude, okay? That's it. It's also about history, dude. Suck my dick, dude. Seriously. It's also about history. Like, no, shut up. There is no historical justification for a $2 million watch from a fucking dude. Like, no. No shot, dude. A Swiss luxury watch company founded in 2001, dude. Like, that $2 million watch is a Swiss luxury watch company that was founded in 2001. What history, motherfucker? Shit's been around for like as long as America's war on terror in the aftermath of 9/11.
It's very interesting, isn't it?
This is a very you type of watch. I could see you wearing this.
Yeah, no, I really like that blue.
And it says something around the bezel. Can you read that? Because I can't. Not.
Where it take to say that none of us will ever buy a $2 million watch. There's a lot of us very successful that watch you and love you. Don't undermine us or yourself. I'm buying you that ugly watch. Do not buy me that ugly watch.
Even with my glasses.
It says benefactor, architecture, perfection, technique, Harmony.
Okay.
Something. Yeah.
Is that what it said?
Yeah.
And then we're coming to box number
I'll
2.
close this one.
So this is an RM11.
There it is. These are the worst ones. Okay. These watches are so disgusting. Okay, these are the Richard Milles. They're so disgusting that I unironically started warming up to the concept of Rolexes. Like if I see someone wearing this, I'm like, no, automatic disqualifier. You're fucking get out of here. So dumb. Like I used to be annoyed with people that wear Rolexes and shit because I thought like this is so expensive. You're so fucking stupid. What the fuck are you doing? Like, unless you got it, you know, as the gold Rolex at the end of your career from the company that you worked at for fucking 60 years. You know what I mean? Along with your pension plan. You know, concepts that we will never find out about. Okay? Because that's what they used to do. That's what fucking, you know, that's the silent generation, the baby boomers like. Watches without a planar face are kind of nasty in general.
This is RM11 white gold.
Oh, it's white gold.
Polo edition. 20 pieces made.
Interesting piece. What do you think of that, Adam?
Bro, come on. That's like, you buy that at an outlet for $20.
It's quite subdued, isn't it, for an RM? Like it's quite subtle almost.
You nearly don't see what's going on inside,
Yeah.
right?
Right, a little subtle.
But some people like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually quite like that.
So I'm going to hazard a guess. May I guess?
4.2 million.
200 grand.
Close. It has a 200 in it. But this one, 285.
I was only 85 out.
Yeah.
This is a third, nearly. And then should we stay with RMs or should we come back to those? I like this. Okay, so carbon one, right?
That's the 1103 black NTPT.
NP2,
NTPT.
What
It's
does it
a,
stand
it's a type of material Richard Mille uses.
So now this one, against the $2 million one, this at least feels like you're holding something.
That is bang on my brand colours as well. The neon yellow and the
So
black.
there's your new acquisition. Go ahead, I dare you.
How much?
Retail, 150, 160, and secondary market, 400?
Secondary market, 480.
480.
Yes.
And
Okay, I figured it out. We start a watch company, or we secretly acquire, okay, a watch company that's been around since like, you know, the 17th century. Okay, I feel like that's when watches were invented. Then we make these like cheap ass fucking watches, okay, all the time. We make like, you know, $200 watches, but we get hype, okay, and we sell each individual watch for $1 billion, okay, and then we take the $1 billion and we use it like taxes. Only $200 to make, $1 billion for the cost. Inevitably, rich people are going to buy it. Okay? There's no shot they don't buy it. It's $1 billion. They're going to fucking buy it. We make like 10 of those. Okay? And then we basically turn around and we use it like taxes. We bait rich people into paying more in their in taxes by offering them an exclusive product. There you go. That's step 3 is just you know, international communism.
And retailers close?
Retail, I believe, is like 180.
Ludwig is a $200
$170.
watch. What?
We're going to have to make a couple more YouTube videos before I can afford that.
How many more? Another 3?
three or 4 years worth, yeah. But that, if I was going to own an RM, that would be it. 100%.
You just described how Richard Mille started. They just gave away a few watches to athletes and then started just adding zeros.
So this one has caught my eye.
If you were going to own another RM.
Well, I've been getting away a little bit from the diamonds. I don't mind the diamonds in hour markers and things, and this obviously has lots of sparkle to it. But this is pretty. I would wear this in a heartbeat. Pretty piece. So this is an 1103.
1103 rose gold.
Dude, you're rich people. I love whenever we're like looking at like $2 million watches, like $150,000 watches, and motherfuckers come into the chat of a dude who drives a Toyota Camry and is like, dude, you're rich people. Like, yeah, but I would never fucking buy. First of all, I'm not rich people like this. Okay, this is like entirely different. And secondly, I would never fucking do this. Insane. It's like for a kid who gets the allowance of $100 a week, I guess. You're like, dude, oh my God, Hassan, what is he like? He's like Jeff Bezos, right? I'm not broke. You can see how much money I make. It's like literally up here, dude. I don't fucking hide it, idiot. It's just that like you're psychotic if you think I'm gonna fucking drop 250 stacks on a fucking on a thing that I'm never even gonna be able to use because I can't read a fucking watch, dude. Stop cosplaying as the proletariat is like the funniest fucking concept. I don't do that. Unless you think the working class is wearing fucking My Little PogChamp shirts all the time. Please watch John Mayer's collection. These two people have absolutely no clue about watches. Producer Michael's a typical nouveau riche and has no distinctive taste. His taste is the price tag. Disgrace.
Gold with titanium, diamonds.
I don't know why I'm doing all the guessing. I should just ask you, but I'm going to guess because it's fun. I'm saying this retail to 10?
No. Double that.
No. Retail.
Oh, retail. Retail. Yeah. Retail.
And then I was going to say 500.
450.
450. But it's about 210.
Yeah, I think so. Because the regular one without diamonds is around 180. So this I would say about 210.
More subdued is the Rolex Daytona.
That's a nice one.
So this is an older one? Or
Yeah,
no,
dude, so subdued.
It's new, current. It's 2021.
And now these have the
Newman
plastic on them, so that's what you might be seeing if anybody's going to say in the comments. Oh, it's got marks. It's plastic protecting it. So tell us about this one. I'm not familiar with this one at all.
Damn, producer Michael fucking calling out his chat. Maybe he's running a daycare too.
Yellow gold Daytona, and you know, a lot of people like this combination because it looks like a Paul Newman, the vintage Paul Newman Daytona.
One of those just sold for like 18 million or something crazy.
Crazy numbers.
Yeah.
Was that Paul Newman's actual one?
Yeah.
Was that the one where the guy didn't realise what it was?
Yeah.
Like his wife got given it and then it got passed down and...
Correct. I think it was 18 million.
I think that's what it was sold on auction, right?
Stupid money. Wow. And this one is how much?
55,000.
And how is that in relation to retail?
Above retail.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's a nice watch.
Yeah, I like it.
This, I don't know. For me, I prefer the different color dials, but I do get why people buy this watch. They feel so good, you know.
Yeah.
Patek, AP. Let's go to this guy. So that is just a regular Royal Oak, right?
This is Royal Oak. They call it the jumbo, 39 millimeter jumbo. So put these two together because they're both jumbos.
So wait a minute, the
ultra
39 is a jumbo, not the 41?
Yeah, they call the 39 millimeter jumbo. It's ultra thin. Look how thin it is.
It is very thin. Very thin. And these are very sought after.
Production cost of a Patek Philippe watch is $7,000. That's a lot of money. I'm actually surprised. Are you getting one? No, I'm getting two. I'm probably getting like 10 of these. You know, whatever. It's not a big deal with the ad money.
You know, aren't they?
Super hard to get.
So tell us about these. Steel is how much?
The stainless steel one trades for 95,000.
And what would the list be?
List I think is 30,000.
Oh, that's insane.
And the yellow gold list is 50,000, and it trades for 180.
Can you believe that?
That's crazy.
Why are people paying this much money?
Well, you can't even find them. The yellow gold, it's super hard to find.
Really?
Not on the market.
And how do you think this has happened? What's caused these prices?
You know, the answer is really, you know, the rarity of it.
Do you think these prices will maintain? I mean, that's a stainless steel $30,000 watch for $90,000 AP. Can it stay like
I mean,
that?
historically, if you look at the prices throughout.
Okay, I'm bored.